the Mad Hatter, and I am the Dream. What's going on out there?
Oh, kid, just another day of winning some money, kid. Feeling really good about last night, man. All the teams did what they were supposed to do, man. How about you? How'd you do out there?
Oh, man, that's why I got the PE in the background, baby. Boy, we was up to 2:30 in the morning talking about race.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, we were up till 2:30 in the morning last night. The Blackhawks game was beyond a stomach ache. It was like to the next level. I'm like, oh, my God. Dude, I was tired. I'm on the couch. First, I seen the slam dunk contest that Josh Smith was competing in.
Yes.
Mavericks.
Wow, the Mavs, kid. The Mavs got crushed. My God.
Well, Josh Smith had a slam dunk contest on them, so after I finished that up and I was all amped, I went over to the hockey game, and I got to tell you, man, even though the Nashville Predators lost, they played, both teams really played their behinds off, and Rene was off the chain. Listen, the Blackhawks should have honestly scored. They obviously should have won the game in regulation, and they didn't win it in regulation. It went to overtime, but dude made some incredible saves. We were up to the AM last night, just doing our thing with the game, and it was just crazy. I had a bunch of the nation with me. You know, we were back and forth. We were talking. You know, they were telling me, "Oh, Dream, you think we're gonna get it?" You know, it was just a fun time, man. Real good time last night. And once again, we cashed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Rich Winter, what's going on? He said, great call on Houston. I got the Odds Hustle. I got Tip Talker. I got No Request out there. The Moneyline Hunter. I got Marmar, Vegas Girl 92661, and Average Joe Punter. What's going on, my man? How you doing today, Alex Washington, as well?
I want to talk about Houston a little bit. I mean, not Houston, Dallas a little bit. You know, I just have not seen, and I've been talking to you guys about it, Dallas's chemistry, they don't play like a team. They play like individuals, you know? And it just, at this point in the season, in the playoffs, you have to have a nice team chemistry effort or else it just will not work. I think a little bit holds true with the Raptors as well. But I got to be honest with you. What I saw out of Dallas last night, you know, it just was a bunch of individuals out there. You know, I mean, Monty Ellis is dope. You know, he's hitting his threes. But it's like, you know, he's like, give me the ball, just let me do what I want to do. And then Dirk's like, give me the ball and let me do what I want to do. And then Tyson Chandler's like, I don't really want the ball, I just want to be dunked on. So it's like...
Oh, and then Rondo's sitting there. Rondo's sitting there like...
to be like the biggest bust, dude.
Oh, I know. And then Rondo's sitting there, you know, just mad at the world. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I can't. A dude like Rondo, I'm telling you, and somebody wrote it in there, and I talked about it when they made the trade. A dude like Rondo will poison and could. You know what? Rondo is kind of like them hating cappers on Twitter.
Right.
He will just poison, ruin your mood with the negativity, just make it just a nasty environment for you when you're trying to get something done positive. He's just there just being a jerk. And it's just like, yo, dude, come on, man. We're in the playoffs. How can't you get with it right now?
I know. It was pretty sad watching that. I mean, I thought Dallas had a shot for a minute there. I was actually looking at the live lines like, I don't know about this game. I was getting a little nervous. You know, Dallas actually went up. As soon as Dallas went up 3 points, that was Houston just wasn't having it from there. They went on like what was it, like a 20-4 run or something nuts like that, and they just laid the smackdown on Dallas. So
the thing with Houston I've noticed is they seem to get, you know, they get a little lackadaisical in their offense. A bit. They don't press, you know, and I just want to say, you know what? Big ups to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. I really miss them so much. I miss a team that right at the damn jump ball, it's on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's no getting off the gas. We're gonna just run you into the ground, whip your ass, and then game over, and then we're out, and that's it. dunk on you, fast break on you, play good defense. I missed the whole game effort out of an NBA team because you just don't get it no more when you watch these games. You see all of these teams, it's like they take a quarter off, they take a half a quarter off, they want to play here, they want to play there, and then they take dumb shots. I mean, I'm going from even Cleveland, even Golden State. You want to tell me that those teams can beat the Bulls? I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry. Back in the day when the Bulls played, and I might be going, before a bunch of you guys, because I know we got some young guys out there. Let's let you know something. If you got a minute, go get some film or watch a couple of the Bulls playoff games. Listen, it was pedal to the metal from jump ball.
Yes. Yep, you're right. Hey, I want to send a special shout out right now to my man JC, hashtag SBTV Nation, for sending us a nice gift, brother. We really appreciate that, guys. All the people that have sent us some donations out there on our YouTube channel, we really appreciate it, man. I mean, this stuff, it does cost us a little bit of money to do the show, and you guys are really helping us offset the costs, man. Gilbert Arizola hooked us up before. Randomly Unpredictable hooked us up. Guys, you know what? We really appreciate that, man, and it really helps, carry some of the costs of doing the show, man. So big ups to you guys.
No doubt, man. Hey, and listen, I want to just say that I want to go over to the Raptors game for a minute. As you guys know, if you were on Twitter, and if you weren't, then I'm sorry, but I'm starting to come around a little bit to this live line system that you use. As last night I turned on the Raptor game, and I'm watching the Raptors, and I like the way they opened up. Like the first 2 minutes, they were dope. You know what I mean? It was like crazy. They went up 7-0, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they're gonna do their thing. But as I'm watching John Wall out there looking like the fastest thing on the floor, looking like the Flash out there amongst regular people. Then I'm watching Nene over here doing his thing, and I'm watching a couple of the other guys of the Wizards. I'm saying, yo, man, every time the Wizards come down the court, they're getting layups and dunks and threes. And every time the Raptors get the ball, it's like they need the whole, 20 seconds to get, a shot off. And I'm saying, I don't like the way this looks, man. I mean, the Wizards really looked, once they weathered the storm by mid-first quarter, the Wizards really looked like a lot better of a team. So I go over to the live thing, and I'm looking at it, and I could kick myself because it was at 310, plus 310 when the Raptors went on their little run. Yep. And then it went down to 270. I tried to get it at 270, which was about the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. And 5 Dizzles was dusty as usual. Which I'm gonna get in them. I'm gonna have to call them today about. We're gonna have to figure something out with them because they might be getting some serious negative publicity here. Since you guys think I'm working for them, watch when I turn everybody off of them. Talking about how I'm giving out losing plays to help them. Watch when I tell everybody to not be messing with them because I'm sick of them. But anyway, the live thing wasn't working right. So you have two ways to get it live with them. You have the regular live like you get where it's an ongoing nonstop. And then you have in between the commercial breaks, there's an in-game live where you can go to it. And I had to go get the in-game live, but it didn't pay as much as the real-time live. And I got news for you. That series is over.
Oh, no doubt. Absolutely.
No, I'm saying they're getting swept. I don't think they're.
I think so too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play these game threes. I don't think. Unless maybe I get an in-game look at them. But anything could happen in these game threes, man. You gotta kind of be careful. I mean, that's how sports books were built on trap games like that, man. So you gotta watch it. You got to watch it.
I'm pretty sure that this Raptor game, the Raptor series is done. I do believe that the Celtics, and I also think that Dallas can muster a win at home. I think Dallas can muster a win game 3. I really do. The X factor for Dallas, though, is definitely, and I said this to you this morning before the show, Dwight Howard's a 7-footer, a true 7-footer. And, even when he's a clown and he's weak, and I don't really like his attitude, he seems to be interested in everything else other than playing basketball. But the one thing that is true is he is taller than everybody else on the court, so he is going to get his rebounds. And, when he came out of the game, you saw the significant rebounding differences.
Yeah.
You know, that Dallas didn't was getting all the rebounds and Rockets were getting none. So when he's in the game, his presence is definitely going to be felt, even though he is sissy soft.
Wait till my man Kaminsky goes into the NBA. These guys are gonna have a field day with him, man.
Oh, I know, looking like Hansborough. How Hansborough look over there, getting dunked.
Like he was in shock, like he always looks, man.
That's why my man Okafor, I'm telling you, I know you're not gonna do it because you want that money, and I understand it a little bit. You should stay
for a minute at least.
For a minute, because I can tell you right now, you're going to get to some raggedy-ass team like the Hornets. Just fade off into oblivion.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. Hey, you know what? Big shout-out to everybody that's out there right now retweeting our show. Michael Lee is out there. Let's see. I got Holiday. I got Direct Sports Solutions, Lou Dog, Real Picks, Danny DeLuca. What's going on? Hit a big parlay the other day. Direct Sports Solutions, my boy, my man 5-1, who's been cashing since college football. My man Papa Smurf, kid, we love you to death, man. Thank you for everything you do for us. We got Deke's picks out there. Him and I were going back and forth play-by-play on K-Sizzle last night, kid. You know what I'm saying? We went up.
Hey, did he ran with me with the damn hockey?
Oh, Deke's picks had a long night then, man. Because him and I were going, dude, he was watching the game, and he was able to watch it. I was doing the Dusty game cast, but it was actually pretty on point. KC goes up 3-1, then they fall down 5-3. I'm like, oh, come on. And then they go 5-4, 5-5, and then they go ahead 5-6, and we got the game to work, man. Another baseball play under the belt of the Mad Hatter.
I know, dude. You've been on fire with the baseball, and I love that because, you know what I'm saying? You just, I don't have to stress the cappers screaming about how they dope at baseball.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, I'm starting to get a little bit more hate like you do now.
Good.
Oh, yeah. The Mad Hatter's starting to get some now. I'm starting to get a little bit of negativity out there. But you know what? I'm not even going to pay attention to it. All I can say is this, guys. You know what? I went to a documentation site just for fun, just to track my plays and just see how I shape up against some certain cappers out there. And, you know what? Your boy started tearing it up. And what happened was somebody called me on it yesterday and said, oh, you know what? Your units should be what they do is they do $100 units. That's how they do it for every single person on this thing. Okay, now my units are not $100. My units are about 50 right now just because I've been tearing it up, okay? So when you see, when I'm up whatever it is now, 79 units, I'm not up $7,900. I'm up a little, just about half of that, all right? So, not that it's anybody's business, but, I figured, if somebody wants to be a critic there, I got to, kind of let them know where I'm at. So that's what it's all about, guys. You know what I mean? The units are the units. That's what they are as far as straight plays. Dude, I didn't even put my live lines in that, kid. Imagine if I did that. Forget it. I'd be right at the top, right next to the legendary Scott Matthews, kid. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Hey, to all my critics out there, you know what? Thanks for listening, and we appreciate it. So what you got, Dream? What you got for scores?
Hey, man, listen, here we go with the scores, guys. We had last night, the Cleveland Cavaliers did not cover the spread, but we do not care because we moneyline them 99-91 over the Celtics. The Wizards 117-106 over the Raptors. We had the Rockets 111-99 over the Mavericks, which I told you guys yesterday on the show. I should have did the if bet thing that I wanted to do because I was going to put more money on the Rockets than the Raptors. I went with the moneyline parlay instead, so I actually left some money on the table. It's like leaving guys on base. I left some money on the table yesterday, and I feel a little bit crappy about that. I should have did a couple things different. But then, I chased the Islander game in overtime because I thought the Isles were going to get that game in overtime. Capitals ended up winning that 2-1. I'm really kind of ticked off about that because the Islanders should have won that game. The Red Wings eclipsed the Lightning, and we got an interesting development going on with this Red Wings Lightning matchup. So we got to keep an eye on that, guys. The Blackhawks beat the Predators in an exhausting 3-2 matchup, and the Blackhawks should go forward and win that game. And the Flames, I gave you guys the Flames yesterday. This Flame team, I'm telling you, they having no part of the Vancouver Canucks as they beat them down 3-1. Over on the baseball side, we had the Cubs over the Pirates 9-8. We had the Nationals beat the Cardinals 2-1. The Marlins lost again, 7-3. You should just bet against the Marlins every day, and you'll probably be really successful.
Yes.
Blue Jays beat the Orioles 13-6. Yankees over Detroit in a shocker, 5-2. The Mets got it busy yesterday and beat the Braves 7-1. Red Sox over the Devil Rays 1-0. The Reds decided to put up a touchdown and 2 field goals. Excuse me, a touchdown and touchdown and 3 field goals against the Brewers, 16-10, and you might as well just bet against the Brewers every game as well. The Cleveland Indians beat the White Sox 6-2. Kansas City, which was Hatters, big play, won 6-5 yesterday against the Minnesota Twins, and kind of a little bit of a stomachache of a game. We had the Padres 7-6 over the Rockies 7-6. We had the Texas Rangers beat Diamondbacks 7-1, and debuted on the show yesterday. Your boy said that the Angels are due to win the game at home, and sure enough, came to fruition as the Angels beat the Oakland A's 14-1 yesterday. If anybody was listening, not even I put it in, left more money on the table. You know, I forget just off the top of my head when I wake up and do the show how many winners I actually give out.
Well, you were plugging the Tigers yesterday, man. I told you that the Stanks were due a win.
Yeah, you did. You did say the Stanks were due a win. I like Detroit, and I figured you just play Detroit till they lose. Luckily enough, I actually didn't get involved in that, so that wasn't a problem for me. But I did take your KC team and left them in an open parlay.
Oh, good.
Which I'm probably going to put Detroit in to close out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, be careful. Let's dissect that a little bit first and talk these games out. I want to
also comment that I heard the name of the Yankee pitcher yesterday, and you pronounced it exactly wrong like I pronounced it. I heard it on the show, and I just laughed because I said, look at this stuff Hatter gets away. He could put your names. Nobody says nothing, but let Dream do it.
I don't know, though. Now I'm starting to get the hate now, brother. Just like you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I got more critics starting to surface. You know what? When you lose, people come at you. Just be even units, and then maybe nobody will bother me anymore. What do you think? You know what I'm saying?
His name is pronounced Evalde.
Evalde, okay.
And I called him Evalde too for some reason. I don't know why, but I heard it last night on the broadcast, and I was laughing about the Yankee game. Was as long as the damn hockey game almost, though. By the way, we had the Giants winning game against the Dodgers. That's a shocker to me, 6-2, and we had the Astros over the Mariners 6-3. And those are your scores, gang.
Yo, real quick, dude. The Evil Genius and I were talking over the weekend. On air, and we were talking about going to a Mets game.
Yep.
And, we were thinking about it. So then all of a sudden, the Nation started hitting me up. And, my man 5-1 just hit me up. Papa Smurf hit me up. Irvin hit me up. A lot of people want to go. No. No, you got to pay up. You got to pay up front this time. No, you got to pay up front. You got to pay up front this time. You can't just, get a reservation and not show up. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put all our money in a pot, in the SBTV pot or something first. No, you ain't gonna have me at the game, Dolo.
Yeah.
My grandmother got a hangnail. I had to take her to the hospital. Oh no! You get the Dream one. Shame on me.
Big ups to Prestige Worldwide. Really appreciate what you've done for us as well, brother. Smokey Rodriguez.
I do want to meet my man Papa Smurf, so I am kind of interested in meeting a Big Papa, though.
Yes. McGinn 83 is out there. Rick Lopez, I was going back and forth last night with him. Big ups to him. He's saying, watch out for the Cubbies. I'm waiting to see on that, brother, but we'll keep our eyes on it for you.
You will watch out for the Cubbies, because I'm not putting no money on them. Just a little bit of joke for my boy Slick Rick. Rick, what's up, man? I haven't talked. We talked, but not like we have been. I've been a little bit busy. I'm sure you probably have been too, but get at me at the DM and we'll go back and forth, because he was giving me some solid knowledge on a couple of guys who may be up and coming in the baseball ranks.
Yes.
As far as getting called up.
Absolutely.
So, hey, let's get into the nuts and bolts. We got big things going on. We got this NHL playoff thing happening. NBA playoff thing is back at it again tonight. And, your boy is just getting started.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's start with the NBAs and go from there. So we got 3 games on the ticket tonight, guys. We got the Brooklyn Nets coming into the Atlanta Hawks. Well, not coming in. They've been there for a few days now. But the line is 9.5. And the under/over is 201.5 to 202. I think Atlanta gets the job done, but I just don't want to bet this game. I'm starting to have like what's the word I'm looking for? We got our good wins out of some of these teams now. Now I'm kind of I just want to watch and see what's happening here. Because you never know. I mean, Brooklyn, I know Atlanta has owned them. They beat them 5 times this year, but something's just telling me that it could be close. I don't want to get involved. I won't get involved with points, period.
You said that yesterday about Houston, dog.
What, that it would be close? It was close.
Yeah.
Because it was close until the end.
That's when it counts.
It was a pain in the ass, that game, for a while.
They played around with that. Dude, Houston played around with Dallas that whole game.
I don't know, man. Houston was only up 2 at the half, and then Dallas went up, like I said. And then
but prior to them going up 2, Dallas had the lead for most of the second quarter.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens, man, with that. But speaking of this,
Hawks, listen, ain't happening. Listen, these teams understand they didn't go for home court just to have it. These teams, no, they don't really want to be playing around on the road with these other teams. Atlanta's going to get this done tonight. That atmosphere there is going to be really electric as well, I believe. I see Atlanta winning this game. I don't see them having a lot of problems with this Nets team as they back their way into the playoffs as well, and probably really shouldn't be there. Look for the Hawks to win this game. I'm not the biggest fan of the cover either, even though I think that they probably will cover, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's definitely going to be a money line for me, money line parlay. Again, I'm going to put it with a hockey game like I've been doing. So that's the first leg of it. I like the Hawks tonight, and I think they win.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they win too, but might be a little tighter than we think. So
you stay with the baseball.
I'm going to stay with the baseball on
and
that.
The live stuff.
OJFB's out there. Jay Snyder, Benjamin Rowe. What's up? All right.
Hey, hit that Dipset for OJFB.
Yeah, we did that at the beginning of the show there.
Oh, you did hit it. Okay, my bad.
Well, we did whatever the intro was there. We did that. So next one we got on the ticket, we got the Portland Trail Blazers at the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies are minus 6.5 to 7. Wow. Under over 189 to 189.5. I know Portland's struggled on the road. Memphis, I kind of saw a little swagger in them, man, last game. What's your thoughts on them?
Now, to me, this is one that you stay. I'm now feeling the way you feel about the Hawks. I feel about this particular game, as the Grizzlies weren't as good as they showed themselves on the game 1. And the Blazers weren't as bad as they performed. So what you're going to have is you're going to have a Blazer team that now needs to come out, know they need to focus, play a little bit better, play a little bit harder, probably reviewed some of the film, saw some of the mistakes that they made, went over the game, game plan. So this game to me is a huge question mark. I don't really like this game. This is one that I feel you should sit back and watch. You talk about a close game. I'm seeing this one maybe being close. I still think the Grizzlies will probably get the win because they're home. And the Blazers don't travel well, but I'm not real excited about this game, and I don't like it as much as I like Atlanta because I love Atlanta, so I'm staying away from this game. This is going to be a watch game. Maybe get involved with the live thing. I'm not quite on the live thing like you. I more like it for getting out of something if I spot something, as evident as yesterday's game. I'm still, experimenting with it, but I'm not going to play this game right here.
You know what? I've done this, dude, now for all last week, Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I have to pick a game here where it's just gonna be a laugher if I even bet at all tonight, because I promised the bride that I would kind of, fall back a little bit and give her some time before I end up divorced. So I got to make sure that I do that, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. So I'm going to really try to find a game that I don't have to worry about, I think, tonight, because I got 2 open parlays I got to close out, which paid dope, by the way. One of them pays like 3 to 1, and then the other one is probably will end up, if I put a decent, not a heavy favorite, but a decent size one, probably will end up paying 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1, something like that. So pretty excited about that, and looking forward to calling them up and getting another payout. All right, so next one we got on the ticket is we got the San Antonio Spurs at the LA Clips. And the Clips are -1 to 1.5 with an under-over of 207 to 207.5. This game, bro, you want to talk about stomach ache? I think this is the ultimate stomach ache here.
I concur.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Pop's got. I think they're gonna, you think they're gonna foul DeAndre Jordan 100 times again, or what?
I don't know, but you know what? I do think that you will know what's going on with this game right out of the gate. Guys that are jumping all over the Clippers, careful, because a couple of things you got that last game. You got a stellar performance offensively out of.
Had a stellar game. I forgot what he had.
Yeah, I think he got 30 points the last time they played, and that's a lot of points, for him. So I would be careful, and if you're expecting that performance, and I'm looking it up right now. Let's see, Paul. Yeah, 32 points last game.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening again. Or this game, I don't think it's gonna happen anyway.
Well, if anybody's gonna figure it out, it's Pop.
I know. So I would go easy with this game. I am leaning Clippers. I like the Clippers because they're home. I know Doc Rivers will have them coached up to try to win this game. And, Doc's as good of a coach. He's on par with Pop. And I think he's one of the better coaches in the NBA. So the guys will be ready. The thing that you do have in your favor with the Clippers is Blake Griffin is the X factor there. As nobody on the Spurs can seem to do anything with him. So I do like the Clippers, but my money's on Atlanta money line. This Clipper game is probably going to be a watch or a game time decision. If I do something, you might see something come out on Twitter at about 9:30.
Interesting. All right. And like I said, man, my man Straguzzi's out there. He said that Spurs on the road off a road playoff loss have lost 14 of the last 19 outright. And
I saw that yesterday.
Wow. Very interesting, bro. Good stuff. So we'll see what we got there, and we'll go from there. So there you go with your track.
That's what I'm talking. OJFB, stand up.
Yes. Yeah. Request for our man OJFB out there. All right. So let's move on to the NHLs and see what we got. All right. So moving on to the NHL playoffs, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 games today. Oh, there it is. 110 with an under-over of 5. I don't really know anything about these teams' dreams, so I'm gonna let you ride with the hockey, brother, and go from there. What's your take on this?
The hockey's been dope, man. I've been kind of in my zone with this hockey. I told you guys 4 games ago that this Ottawa Senator team was dusty, and I didn't like their passing. And I saw them against the Flyers, and I didn't like the way they played. Guys were out of position, and I told you that this was going to be a mess. I want to go with the sweep tonight. I really, really do. But it's very hard to sweep a professional team on the road in their house. As you know, you guys got a little bit of pride. Guys, tried to get to the playoffs. So it's not a smart play to bet. To bet against a home team, on the door getting swept. Even though I think the Canadians will sweep them tonight, I'm gonna recommend that if you do play this game, I'm gonna recommend you take Montreal, and I'm gonna recommend you go relatively light. I like Montreal here, but it's not. There's pride involved, so I never am a big fan of the sweep on the road unless it is, like I said, the Bulls. So it's just a lean. If you like Montreal, I'll tell you go for it. If you like Ottawa, I'm gonna tell you don't bet it.
Yeah.
Just fall back and watch it. Leave it alone. Do not go bet in Ottawa just because they're home and they don't want to get swept. I wouldn't bet for that theory. If the Canadians have definitely shown they're the better team here. They're a little bit more physical. The Senators, it just looks like kind of like a A team versus a B team or a C team in Ottawa's case. And Montreal definitely showed that their skill. who they are, more experience, and where they've been. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm not betting it. You might get if you want to get involved with live on this, you might want to do something after you see the first goal. You might get an idea, but I would recommend just stay away, watch it. And the thing is here we go. If Ottawa loses, oh my God, we can bang the hell out of Montreal on the next game.
Yes. Big ups to Mr. Solutions out there, Joseph Del Rosario tearing it up. And like you said, dude, you could probably watch this game because you can get Montreal at even money right now. So if they go up a goal and they're doing what you think they're gonna do, you could probably get an inline bet, live bet in game. That's probably like a minus 225 at that point. You know what I'm saying? Minus 200, something like that. So it might be something to take a look at.
Right.
So keep that in the back of your brains, guys, and we'll go from there. So next one we got on the ticket here, we got the New York Rangers at the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Rangers are favored in this matchup on the road, dude, minus 115 with an under-over of 5.
I don't think that the Penguins are going to win another game. I like this game a lot. I'm not betting it only because there's another game I like more, but I may end up betting this game because I really like this game. I told you I don't think the Penguins will win another game. I think the Rangers win this one and come home and get it all done. The Rangers are far superior to the Penguins. I don't care what anybody wants to say. And now I'm going to just start doing my own hockey and give it my opinion.
All right, cool, man. I'm leaning on you for that, brother.
You know, because I fell back a little bit with the hockey, but now I've been calling this and doing my thing with this. You know, I'm getting a good feel, and I kind of know what I think. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. I've had an opportunity to see most of these teams play. I've been knee deep watching hockey. I said it the other day. I was watching hockey last night when the hoop game was on. Probably got Al Sharpton out in front of the house picketing. I got old Reverend Al out in front picketing me right now, talking about what you doing watching hockey and not basketball. But yeah, man, you guys know I love my hockey, man, and I'll tell you right now, Rangers win this game, no doubt in my mind. Only reason I'm not betting it is because there's another game that I like so much more, but this game may end up getting bet, so look for it later. I got a heavy lean on the Rangers, though. Today.
All right. Next one we got on the ticket here, and they all look like stomach aches to me, brother. I'm not looking for a stomach ache tonight. I'm looking for a really.
You're about to unleash the game that's not a stomach ache.
Oh, okay. All right. St. Louis Blues at the Minnesota Wild. And Minnesota's minus 131 with an under-over of 5. You can get St. Louis plus 122. What you got, brother?
And just hearing that juice, you should know where I'm at.
It's only 131 though. That's a good price for you.
That's pretty easy for me, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting this game right here as I like the Minnesota Wild. I love what I've seen out of them. A little bit of surprise by the Blues, but Minnesota got them on the ropes, and they need to keep the pressure on. They are getting there. You know, they're at home, and they need to get this game won and try to get this series. You know, get it wrapped up. I mean, they don't wrap it up tonight, but they get it one more game in their favor. I love Minnesota Wild tonight. I'm putting them with Atlanta. It's a money line parlay. Atlanta Hawks, Minnesota Wild, and I'm going to try to take that to the bank.
That probably pays pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, probably pays just a little under even money or even money?
A little under even money.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. Take it all day long.
I'll give you the exact numbers. If you want to move over to the other game, I'll give you the exact numbers in 2 seconds.
The other game was minus 500, I think. So that might mess up your return a little bit, but I think it'll be all right.
Let's see. I'm putting it in for you guys right now.
All right. See what you got.
And we got Atlanta Hawks minus 525 because they put up 25 more because they're listening to the biggest show in the world this morning. I wish they would get the live thing dead right because I'm about to have them hot with us. And the Minnesota Wild's minus 135. And let's hit it with the continue.
Irvin said you ain't betting the Rangers because it's not high enough juice for you.
100 makes you 107, so it's more than even money. Atlanta Hawks, Minnesota Wild, $100 makes you 107. I am going to be probably heavily invested in this. I'm on the fence. I want to add the Rangers to it so bad, but I know that's being greedy. But look for something later. We'll talk about it a little bit later, and you can move on to the next hockey game.
Anaheim Ducks at the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg's minus 120 with an under-over of 5.5.
Same scenario as the first game, Canadian Senators. The Ducks can put the Jets away. I like the Ducks here. I know a lot of people are probably not feeling me on the Ducks, but then again, you guys like dogs. So you said the Ducks are what?
They're a dog. They're plus 111, dude.
Yeah, so you guys love dogs. So I know you guys are actually going to love taking a shot with the Ducks and with the Canadians because you like that. So I think the Canadians have a better shot for the sweep than the Ducks, but I also think both teams could definitely sweep. The thing with the Ducks that you have to remember is the Ducks have in the back of their mind how they imploded last year.
Oh, yeah.
So I've talked about that. I think they've been really focused, and they've come out and not played around a whole lot. I like the Ducks to win this game, but like I said, professional athletes at home, a little bit of pride is involved. No one wants to get swept because that's an embarrassment, especially in getting swept in your own house. You don't want them having a party on the ice in your house. That's kind of, that's dusty.
Yes.
So, be careful. I will go easy. There with that. But my lean is to Ducks, and I think at plus, what'd you say, plus 115?
111.
Plus 111. You guys probably love that, so it's probably worth the shot.
Definitely, man. Anytime you can get, a better team with, plus money,
Take a little underdog par shot, guys. A little $50. Canadians, Ducks for the sweeps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's worth it almost. Or you know what else you could do is never mind. The series is too high. Forget it.
Oh, the series plays parlays?
Yeah, I was gonna say take them, parlay them in the series instead, but it's got to be too heavy. I could look at it, but I know it's too heavy.
It's got to be crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's why I know. A matter of fact, I know Montreal is. I saw it the other day. It was like minus 4 G's.
Minus 4 G's to win 100.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice.
So if you want to move on over into
I'll move over to the MLBs. How about that?
Definitely.
Your favorite, kid.
My favorite.
Your favorite. All right. So I got to take a look and see how Dizzle did yesterday, by the way. Do you know?
I do not.
All right. Let me just take a look and see how my man did. Take a look, guys. SportsBettersTV.com. If you click on Dr. Dan, you will see what he did yesterday. Hopefully he tore it up like he's been doing. I mean, he was a bunch of games over 500 last I checked. So big ups to him on that. Big ups to Randy Lockhart out there. What is going on, my friend? How's things today? All right.
Gang, I want to just talk about this for 1 second. The New York Rangers to win the Eastern Conference to come out as their winner, they're plus 190. I know you guys like those kind of numbers. $200 thrown on the Rangers. I mean, because we've been winning. Listen, I don't know. I know I've been keeping track. I don't know if you guys been keeping track. As far as my stuff's concerned, we won Friday. I had a losing day Saturday. We won Sunday. We won Monday. We won Tuesday. Okay, so there's money in the bankroll. All right, if you're doing my stuff. If you're playing Hatter stuff, there's even more money because he's been winning even more than I have. So what I'm getting at is take 75 to $200, $150. You might want to go ahead and take the Rangers to come out of that Eastern Conference. I think they're going to come out of the Eastern Conference, and plus 190. I really like that.
Plus 190 to win the East. They are the number 1 seed.
I really like that. I'm telling you, I don't think you can go wrong.
Son, Dr. Dan is up 18 games from 500. 63 and 45 on money lines. And he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 2, 4 and 4. He had a pretty rough day yesterday. But that's all right. He'll bounce back. And, hey, I mean, if you've been playing his stuff all year, you're doing pretty good. So, and he's even on run line plays, which is, all those are plus money. So, anyway, let's go over and see what we got on the diamond today. We got the the Cleveland Indians at the Chicago White Sox. Cleveland's got Clubber on the mound. The White Sox have Samardzija on the mound.
The Cleveland guy, who's that on the mound? The guy from Rocky 3?
Clubber Lane, yeah. Mr. T. Let's see. We got Cleveland minus 120, Chicago plus 115 with an under over 7 to 7.5. What are these pitchers doing, Dream?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up as you speak. I was in that part. I was over on Dizzle's in their awful website that needs a complete makeover before football season. My man Clubber is 0-1 with a 2.49 ERA. He is the Indians are 5-8, 4-4 away. This is a 2:00 p.m. start, guys. So I know you'll be trying to get on it early. And you got the White Sox are 5-8 at home, 3-2 at home, 5-8 overall, and they got Samardzija on the mound. He's 0-1 with a 4.29 ERA.
Nasty game, guys. Both teams are 5-8. You're losing money with both teams if you played them every single day. Cleveland, you're down $100 bettors down $449, and the White Sox are down $293. You look at the Smart Chart; they're pretty evenly matched. Even records, even match, even statistics, both
Go
down
with
money.
Clubber just because that name is dope.
No, sir. No, sir. There's better.
Just go with Clubber. Come on, how could it do with a pitcher with a name like Clubber lose?
Because he's 0-1 already, Playboy.
I know, I'm just playing around. Come on.
I know.
Because somebody hit me up last night talking about some. Do I cap or do I just pull the games out of my behind? So we wrote no. I put them on a dartboard. I get drunk, put a blindfold on. They turn me around 5 times and I throw it. And wherever the dart lands, I go the opposite way.
Yeah, right. Exactly. What's up, Sir Mata? How you doing out there, brother?
Keep us updated. And guys, by the way, I know there's some heavy soccer going on right now as I've been seeing some advertisements. I guess Arsenal is playing Chelsea, I think, on Sunday. You guys got to beat on the soccer, man. Hit your boy. Don't just be taking my stuff and keeping your stuff a secret. and then DMing me after the game talking about, yo, I just went ham with Chelsea.
Yeah, right.
I don't want that. Give me the play before. I don't care if it loses. I know plays lose. I'm interested in I'm not one of them, you lost, you stink. I ain't into that. Send me the plays. I know I play at my own risk. I want to see it because you guys like sending me after talking about, look what the dream helped me do. And then I see my plays mixed in there, and then I see Arsenal, which I know I didn't give you.
Yeah. Well, big ups to Cousin Pete over at the Fake Family. He's been tearing up the soccer, man.
No doubt. I got to get with him, too, and get on board. And I recommend you guys as well. But I know I got some soccer guys in our camp. I know, I believe Sir Mata gets down with the soccer. I know Premier Sports Company gets down with it. I ain't talked to my boy, the MOP, in a minute, and I know he was killing the soccer. So, you guys, some of you that fall back from giving it to me, I don't care if you lose. Listen, everybody loses. Guys start losing and you guys don't want to hit me up like I lose too.
Yeah, no doubt.
So don't feel bad because listen, I ultimately know it's my money getting involved. Send it to me, and just because you send it, I don't play it like that anyway. I may just throw $10 on it just for a giggle. So keep sending me the stuff and keep it moving. That's all. Thank you.
All right, big ups to Tommy King out there. What's going on, brother? How you doing out there? Chicago Cubs at the Pittsburgh Pirates today. Chicago's got Hamo on the mound. Pittsburgh's got Worley on the mound. Looking at the line, let's see. Wow, it's scrolled over to that one. Okay, Pittsburgh's minus 116 with an under-over of 7.5. Dude, I almost pulled the trigger on Pittsburgh yesterday, but I fell back.
Okay.
And they ended up going ahead and then losing the game at the end. I don't know. It's just something to take a look at. Maybe these Cubbies are starting to blossom here, boy.
Starting to turn it around. Well, you got my man. The Cubbies are 8-5. The Pirates are 6-8. The Cubbies have a 4-1 away record. The Pirates are 4-4 at home. You got Worley on the mound, like you said. He's 1-1 with a 5.84 ERA. Hamill's on the mound for the Cubs. He's 1-0 with a 5.11 ERA. And I'm not really yet ready to get my money involved with the Cubs. But if you guys are, do your thing.
Oh, what's up, AZ Wildcat 83 and Yodo? Thank you for that photo, man. I appreciate that as always. All right, let's see what next on the ticket here. We got the Miami Marlins at the Philadelphia Phillies. This is a nasty matchup, just like we said yesterday, man. Nasty. I don't know how you guys get involved in some of these games, man. I really don't. Let's see. Miami's got Cosart on the mound. Philly's got Cole Hamels on the mound. Taking a look at the line. Let's see. Phillies minus 128 with an under-over of 7. What you got?
You got the Phillies are 5-9, 4-3 at home, which isn't as bad as was supposed to be expected out of them.
Right.
Even though they've gotten a hold of a couple of bad teams, as in the Marlins, who are 3-11 with a 2-6 away record. This Marlins team is really bad right now, guys. So my thing is, one of the things I told a few guys that I know that are big cappers, and sometimes the capping, when you do it, it comes out and it says bad team. You got to be able to look at that and say, hey, this team stinks. I'm not playing them, even though the numbers say that they're going to win. I mean, even if they win, so what? You know what I'm saying? It's a bad team. So as far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't play them. I mean, it's not like there's any, like you can't find another game because there's tons of them. So, right now, like he said, the Marlins just a bad team. I think they're in a bad place, and I would just stay away from them at all costs. If you're not fading them, I definitely would not take them, and that's just my opinion.
Surmot is giving out for soccer. He's giving out the Real Madrid today.
All right.
So we'll take a look at that and see what happens with that. Guys, hit him up, Surmata on Twitter. The Miami Marlins, bro. If you're a $100 bettor and you've bet them every single game,
you need to go
down.
To a GA meeting.
Yeah, no doubt. You're down $955, man. Wow. And what's crazy is that if you look at the smart chart, Miami is superior than Philly on every single category. Which
That's what I said. The captain numbers.
Guys, don't do me a favor. Don't send me the Marlins today. I don't want to see it because I'm not going to play it. So that's it. I'm not going to take the Phillies either, to be honest with you. Taking a look at this. All right, so let's keep it moving from there, guys. I'm trying to find a gem here, and I'm having a hard time so far. I got
one.
You do, huh? Baseball gem? Oh, I see what you're looking at. Yeah, well, shocker. Let's see.
Hey, it is what it is.
I know. All right, so we got the St. and it may be a good play. I might get involved with you. St. Louis Cardinals at the Washington Nasties, and the Nasties are minus 108 with an under/over of 7. Taking a look at who's pitching here, we've got Lackey on the mound for St. Louis. We got Pfister on the mound for the Washington Nasties. And what's their respective records in ERAs, Dream?
The Cardinals are 8-4 as their record is. They're 3-3 away. The Nationals are 7-7. They are 5-3 at home. Pfister is 1-0 with the 0.69 ERA, so he has been one of the bright spots of the Nasties, who I will refuse to play ever. And Lackey is 1-0 with the 2.77 ERA. And I absolutely hope the Cardinals win like 30-0.
All right. Let's see. Moving on from that, guys. I don't have an opinion there either. I'm sorry. I'm really just. I don't want to be like one of these guys that gives you 10 games. I know people are successful at that. But
if you want to get 10 games from a guy, hit up Game Changer.
Yeah, right. Yes, sir.
Game Changer will start with 5 plays on the 2 o'clock game by itself.
Yes. Yeah, he will, man. Yeah, he will.
And then move into the 7 o'clock. Then he'll throw some baseball, give you some late night hockey. By the time you're done, you will have had 30 games.
Unbelievable, man. Hey, you know what? Big ups to him. Hopefully he tears it up that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
So I think I'm going to switch this up a little bit with a really good track here, man. And this is like kind of get up in the morning, feel good, all positive energy, guys. Let's find some money out here, man. I'm having a hard time, I got to be honest with you. Next one, we got the Chicago Cubs at the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think I already did that one. All right. Next one, we got the New York Stanks at the Detroit Tigers.
Hey.
Detroit, yes, I know, brother. I know you're foaming at the mouth here. The Detroit Tigers are minus 175 with an under/over of 7.5. If you look at who's pitching, New York Yankees got the Warren on the mound. Detroit's got Price on the mound. Detroit is actually on one book minus 200, and on this one is minus 175. Wow.
Those are the dreams. When you see those numbers, it says dream next to it. Has a D next to it. The Yankees are 7-5, 5-3 away. The Tigers are 11-3, 6-2 at home. Price is on the mound. He's 1-0 with a .40 ERA. Warren's on the mound, 0-1, 4.82 ERA. Hey, Yankees, as far as I'm concerned, got their little win out of their system yesterday. So get back to getting beat up.
I'm not a big fan of Price.
Really?
I'm not. I don't look at him in the elite category.
I know. I feel you. I get what you're saying.
It just doesn't. I mean, there's other pitchers out there that I'd rather play. I
understand that. I definitely can understand that. But he's been pretty good. So but I do know what you're talking about as far as the elite pitchers. And I struggle with putting him in that category, even though the numbers may say otherwise at times. But I remember him struggling a bit last year at the beginning of the season, even though he's gotten off to a good start this year. But I like this spot for Detroit just to bounce back off of that loss and end up winning this series. And guys, don't forget we can bet series in baseball as well.
Yes.
Don't forget about that wager in some of these games, as that might work a little bit better for you than trying to bet the individual games.
That's a really good point, dude. Like K-Sizzle would have been money.
No doubt.
With the series play or whatever. So, and if you look at this, here's my problem with this Yankee team. I mean, not that I have a problem. They're scoring 5 runs a game, bro. So, I mean, the bats are, they've been a little inconsistent, but for the most part, I mean, if you average it out, it's 5 runs a game. So, if Price just starts getting banged up a little bit, I think it could be a little bit of an issue. So, I think I'm going to kind of fall back. I don't know for sure. Like I said, man, I'm really just trying to find the game that just kind of makes me really excited. And, guys, that's what discipline is, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to play 7 days a week. I could fall back, you know what I mean? But I try to play every day for you guys for the show, you know what I'm saying? But I'm very, very careful with my money. We got the Baltimore Orioles at the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto minus 110 with an under-over of 8.5. Looking on the mound here, we've got Jimenez for Baltimore and Sanchez for Toronto. Dream, what you got on these pitchers here?
Jimenez is 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA, and Sanchez is 0-2 with a 6.23 ERA. The Blue Jays are 7-7. They're 3-5 at home. The Orioles are 7-7, and they are 4-4 away. I don't really have an opinion on this game.
All right, yeah, neither am I. I'm looking at Randy Lockhart sending me all kinds of stuff, guys. A lot of information. He's Randy Lockhart on Twitter. Check him out. He's got a lot of good stuff there. Let's see what we got next. Looking at this game. Hold on. Toronto-Baltimore. All right. So let me just look at the smart chart here and see what I got. Toronto is scoring, just under 6 runs a game. I think the other night really helped them out there. But Toronto, if you're betting them every game, you're down $185. Toronto's superior in most categories except for the pitcher today. 0-2 with a 6.24 start. So, I mean, he's probably due a win here, but I got to be honest with you, I am staying away from this interdivision matchup. So, going to the next one here, let's see what else I got. Got the Boston Red Sox at the Tampa Biscuit Rays. Boston's minus 108 with an under-over of 8. Taking a look at what I got pitching here as far as this game is concerned. Boston's got Kelly on the mound. Tampa Biscuit's got Carnes on the mound. And what you got there, Dream?
Kelly is 1-0 with the 2.13 ERA. The Red Sox are 9-6, 5-2 away. The Rays are 6-8, 1-6 at home. They got Carnes on the mound. He's 1-1 with a 4.38 ERA. And I would just say, I guess, keep betting Boston because they keep winning.
Yeah, I don't know. Joseph Del Rosario just told me that last season the Yankees owned Price. So take a look at how the Yankees are beating up on Price and see if that's something that you still want to get involved in, brother.
No, because I want to go back to Gibson owning Kansas City. Remember that?
Yeah, good point. Good
okay?
point. Yep.
Let's keep it moving.
All right.
I own the money line parlays.
Yes.
That's the only thing. That's the only person owning stuff. Statistically, I'm dope.
The Atlanta Braves at the New York Mets. And let's see, the New York Mets are minus 133 with an under-over of 7. Mets are tearing it up, man. Unbelievable. Atlanta's got Stoltz on the mound, and Mets have Dylan G on the mound. What you got there?
Hey, the Mets right now are 11-3, 8-0 at home, which is stellar. They are hot. They are on a road. Why bet against that? Because to me, Not worth it. The Braves are 8-5, 5-2 away. And they've got, let's see, their guy on the mound is 0-1 with the 6.30 ERA. G is 0-1 with the 7.59 ERA. So you got a little nasty pitching matchup today on the mound. But I don't think you bet against the Mets at home right now. I don't think you bet against the Mets at all, as they're hot. Recognize a hot team and just either roll with them or watch.
A lot of people out here are telling me that Boston has a really good advantage pitching-wise. So Alex Washington and Randy Lockhart are talking to me about this right now. So, hey, man, you know what? I hope you guys cash that ticket. You know what I'm saying? So we'll move on to the next one here. We got Minnesota Twins at the K-Sizzle Royals. K-Sizzle's been money for us, guys. Under-over is 8. You know, you could keep riding a team, or you could just say, hey, I made enough money with them, and I'm just going to kind of fall back. Taking a look at this, let me just see what K-Sizzle's got to offer here. Why are they not on my board? I am not. Oh, here we go. Minnesota's got Pelfrey on the mound. K-Sizzle's got Guthrie on the mound. What you got there, Dream?
Big Pelf is 0-0 with a 4.50 ERA. Used to play for the Mets and is over at Minnesota now. Probably not that happy, but then again, maybe. The Twins are 5-9 with the 1-7 away record. Kansas City Royal is absolutely on fire. 11-3, 7-1 at home. They got Guthrie on the mound. Guthrie came by way of the Baltimore Orioles, and he's been a little bit of a journeyman, but he's 1-0 right now. 5.54 ERA, which is not that great, and that's kind of where he's been. He's like that middle range pitcher. He doesn't impress you. Both these guys, who knows what's going to happen with them as far as the pitching is concerned. But I think, like you said, the Royals are, I'm all about a streak and a team being hot and things working their way. Hey, the Royals are home. They're streaky. Twins have been playing not that great, and the Royals been playing good. So, I mean, why bucket? I think if you're not going to bet the Royals, stay away.
Taking a look at it, I mean, K-Sizzle's scoring almost 6 runs a game. And that's why, you know what, I thought about that in the back of my brain yesterday, guys. I was looking at that game, and I fell down 5-3. And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at the live lines. I'm like, I can maybe get a little bit of my loss back, if they lose or whatever. So, but I thought in the back of my brain, I'm like, you know what, this team with their bats, they're money. So let's kind of, fall back and just see what happens. And sure enough, they came back 5-4. Then they tied the game 5-5. And then they went ahead 5-6 and closed the game out. So you can never really count their bats out, especially at home. Being $793 in the plus if you're a $100 better with them as well is not a bad thing to take a look at as well. So K-Sizzle goes for, is this their last game against them?
Should be.
Yeah, right. They've already played 2, so I don't know if they're doing 3 or not with them. Let's just take a look here and see if they're going for the sweep. Game logs. Where are you? Yeah, this is the last game versus Minnesota, and then they go on the road to play 7-game away stretch with the White Sox and Cleveland. So they're going for the sweep today, guys. Might be something to take a look at. I don't know for a fact if I'm going to get involved in it. I don't want to force it. I really don't want to force it, Dream. So let's see. Let's go on to the next one here and see what we got. We got Cincinnati Reds at the Milwaukee Brew Crew. Cincinnati minus 125 with an under-over of 7. We got my boy Quito on the mound today, which stuff. My screen is frozen here.
Cueto is 0-2 with the 2.14 ERA. He's going up against Nelson, who's 1-1 with the 1.50 ERA for the Brewers. The Reds are 7-7, 3-5 with away. The Brewers are 2-12 and suck, 1-7 at home. Listen, you guys know this Brewer team stinks, so it's either fade them or don't play. It's that simple. The Brewers are lousy.
Yeah, and you got a team that's due a win, and you got a pitcher that's due a win. I mean, Cueto's definitely due a win for Cincinnati, and Milwaukee has to win at some point. But I don't know. If Cueto was home, it'd be a different package. I think I'm going to fall back from that one. Let's see. San Diego Padres at the Colorado Rockies. Let's see. San Diego's minus 116 with an under-over of 10. Remember what we talked about Coors Field with the totals, guys. They tend to go over those numbers a lot. Let's see. San Diego's got Big Game Shields on the mound. Colorado's got Kendrick on the mound. What you got?
Shields is 2-0 with a 2.84 ERA. The Padres are 10-5 with a 5-3 away record. We have the Rockies are 7-7 with a 1-4 home record. They got Kendrick going. He's 1-2 with a 7.56 ERA, and all roads point to the Padres.
Padres, how you feeling them?
I mean, I'm not betting them, but I'm just saying, I mean, it looks like it's in their favor. I mean, they're a decent team. They got a decent away record. You know, they got a decent record overall, been playing pretty good baseball. I've been seeing them. You guys have been plugging them a lot. You know, I know guys out there that play baseball have been talking about this Padres team. You got Shields on the mound, and he's definitely a capable pitcher. So, you know, I'm kind of liking the Padres. I probably won't be involved in it as I got, you know, the basketball and the hockey going, but I don't think you can go wrong with the Padres tonight.
My man Clownman Swag asked me a pretty interesting question. I'm going to give him the answer. So if you're betting the New York Mets every game $100 a play, you're up $848. If you are betting the Red Sox, you are up $277. So you're making money. You're making money with the East Coast teams. So let's see what else we got. We got the Texas Rangers at the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Sounds like an awesome money line parlay.
Yes.
Mets, Red Sox.
Yeah, right, exactly. Arizona, you glad I talked you off the ledge with them?
Yes, I'm glad. Not only did you, but I was back and forth with the kid last night too, and he told me that he wasn't crazy about the Diamondbacks either. So yeah. Thank you guys for getting me off of that.
All right. So taking a look at that, let me just switch this up a little bit and go from there. So we've got pitching for them. Let's see. We've got. Sorry, guys, my screen takes a little bit longer to get up sometimes.
The Rangers got Yancy Gallardo on the mound. He's 2-1 with the 3.45 ERA. He's coming by way of Gallardo, I think. Didn't he used to pitch for the Brewers? The Texas is 6-8, and they're 4-4 with away record. The Diamondbacks are 7-7 and 3-4 at home. They got Bradley on the mound. He's 1-0 with the 1.42 ERA, and I've got no opinion in this game.
We're doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can here, guys, with the leans. But, you know, the baseball looks like it's a little bit of a mess. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't forget about Funk Doc. Got his thing on the Sports Bettors TV blog. So go over there and check him out. He is the baseball genius, and he puts out his plays every day, and there's plenty of them. So you might want to get over there and get involved with him and see what he's doing. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Let's see. OJFP said I had the right track on talking about money. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Let's see. Mario Martinez is out there. What's up, buddy? Good morning to you. Let's see what else we got on the ticket here. We've got Oakland at the LA Angels, and Oakland's minus 105. I think I know why. Angels, you can get it pretty much even money with an under-over of 7.5. Let's see. Oakland, I'm pretty sure I know who's on the mound here if I had to guess. Yep. Sonny Gray on the mound for Oakland, and Weaver is on the mound for L.A. What you got there, brother?
Sonny Gray is 1-0 with a 2.11 ERA. Weaver is 0-2 with a 6.61 ERA. The Angels are 6-8 with a 1-4 home record as they got their first win yesterday. The Athletics are 7-8 and 4-4 away. I remember last year, I don't know if you guys remember this, but last year I spent a little bit of time tracking a team off of heavy offensive performance. And then coming back the next day and losing. Keep a little eye on that. I know we had the Angels yesterday, won pretty heavily, and there was one other game. I can't remember who it was. They won. I think it was the Reds beat the Brewers.
Yeah, there were 16 runs. Yeah.
I know that the next day in most of those scenarios where the team scored heavy points like that, they lost the following game. So we'll keep an eye on that. I don't know if it's a trend. I don't know what it is. I'm just bringing it up because it's something to talk about, and you guys love those little trends and things like that. So I'm bringing it up for us to track. They got Gray on the mound tonight, and like I said, I'm more involved in basketball and hockey. So you guys got to go with what you know on as far as this is concerned.
That's it, man. 2 more games on the ticket, guys. We got the Houston Astros at the Seattle Mariners, and the Mariners are minus 142. With an under-over of 7.5. And if I take a look here, I've got Houston's got Carmona on the mound. Seattle's got J.A. Happ on the mound.
I have Hernandez on the mound for Houston.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got to take a look at that and make sure that we got the right pitchers there. But all right. So let's see. Yeah, that's who I got starting here. So all right. So we're not gonna have to talk about ERAs, guys. Let us know if you have the exact pitchers on there, and we will go from there. But as far as everything else, let me just take a look at what I've got as far as Seattle is concerned with Houston. You know, Houston's been a little pesky, man. They've been a little bit pesky.
They have been this year. They're 4-1 on the away. They are 8-6 overall. We're not sure which pitcher it is. I've got Hernandez, and you have, who do you have?
Let's see. I just had it up, man. Happ.
Haps for Seattle.
Okay.
Seattle is 5-9. They're 3-3 at home. Haps for them. He's 0-1 with the 2.70 ERA. So not a bad ERA considering he lost. No opinion in this game. So good luck, guys.
Both teams are not doing so well with the bats. Houston is averaging 3.36 runs a game, where Seattle is 3.93. But Houston, if you're betting Houston every game, you know, you're plus $290. Just saying. You know, they've been a little pesky, man. They're kind of like one of them pesky NBA teams or hockey teams or something like that. They're 8-6. They're rocking a record over 500. First time in a long time for them, man. So let's see. My man Real Winners here is telling me to fade Weaver this year. Wow, okay, interesting, man. All right, we'll take a look at that and see where it is. Got my man LV White Shark out there rocking and rolling. Clownman Swag's telling me it's Hernandez and Happ today. So I think your side is right over there. Next one we got on ticket, the final one. We got the LA Dodgers at the San Francisco Giants. And the under-over is 6. LA Dodgers are favored minus 139. They are on the road. This is an amazing pitching matchup, guys. We got Clayton Kershaw for LA, and we got Madison Bumgarner for San Francisco. That's why the total is only 6. And
what you got? And dusty records, by the way, and dusty ERA numbers.
That's because San Fran has no bats.
Yeah. Oh, no kidding.
You know what I mean? I mean, they're scoring 2.87 runs a game.
That's always them.
That's
why
horrible.
I hate them.
No score first inning here?
The curse, the Barry Bonds. I'm good with. Oh, good idea.
What do you think?
I like that.
I mean, we got no bats for San Fran, right?
Yep.
And I mean, LA is scoring 5 runs a game, but they got to face Bumgarner.
Hold on. Let me look up. Let me see what that.
It's probably like minus 200 or something.
It's probably not even up yet, because that game's is late and they're kind of dusty with putting that prop up. Let's see. I'm going to look for it right now. Yeah, I don't have it yet, but I'll get it later. Guys, you might want to take a look at that if you're interested. I am real interested in that. So you might see me on that actually.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. Not bad. So we'll take a look at it and see where it lands. But, you know, I consider those guys, I consider those gambling because, like I said, there's no way out of it. There's no way out of hedging it. So it's either you win or you lose. So if I do it, it may be like a $50 play to start a parlay or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That might be how I rock that.
This one's going to be, listen, if the numbers aren't bad on it, and I'll know later, you guys, you'll get a tweet from me on this one for sure. I may play this one actually a little bit heavy.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
I think if there's a matchup like all season, and that's the one you do it.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I might be on that heavy.
Yeah.
That could be I could have a nickel on a no score.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know I'm greedy like that. I'm a gambler like that.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Twitter Drogma is telling me that Hernandez and Carmona are the same guy.
Oh. All right.
Wow, that's really interesting. Oh, okay.
What's Carmona's first name?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But really interesting there. All right, cool. I'm going to have to ask Dizzle about that. So, all right, man. So that's going to do it for our show, kid. We've been going over an hour now, man, because of the baseball, you know?
Because of the baseball is deep. And then we talk about, we got 3 sports going on right now. Generally, it's 2 or at least 1. So we got, we're knee deep in it. And, hey, I enjoy it. You enjoy it. We're good.
Yes.
And I know our fans are enjoying it as we keep growing, like you always say, and we're doing our thing. And, guys, I not to brag, but I do love to brag. And, I do. But I'm bragging about Sports Bettors TV as a whole, though, not just about me. Right now, you guys putting out kind of a nice package for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hatter's doing his thing with the baseball, and, I've been pretty good with the basketball and the hockey. Dr. Dizzle's over there. So, we kind of doing our thing for y'all. So, I'm feeling good about what we're presenting. I feel good about what we're giving you guys. And, hey, it's a good time to be gambling, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right, dude. So I think we're going to close this thing out, guys. I really want to apologize to you, man. I don't have really anything. If anything, it's going to be a light play. I'm going to probably do that, maybe like a one unit.
Hatter wants to hang out with the bride, so he's not playing. Why don't you just tell him the truth, son?
Well, I already did. I already did allude to that. But
he's hanging out with the bride, so he's not playing. That's what that's all about.
Son, when I play, I need all my computer. I need everything going. I need all my live lines. I need all my books open. I need the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And she's not feeling it tonight. So
hey, the way you've been doing your thing, can't nobody knock your style, and you have given out plenty of loot. So, hey, guys, I'm getting a lot of feedback on this Real Madrid today. So if you guys want to get involved with it, I'm trying to find the time on it right now. If anybody's got the time, clip me with it. Let me know what time it is. I'm looking for it on 5 Dizzles, and I don't know where to find it. I was thinking it's under Spain. No.
I have no idea.
I know. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of dusty with this.
My man Dylan is telling me to be careful with that game today. Huh. All right. Hey, you know what? Everybody's got their opinions here.
We're going to be careful with it because we can't even find it.
Yeah, right. Can't even find it on the book, man. CDN Capper King, what's going on, buddy? All right, so let's move this out, man, and close this thing out. We got a lot of work to do today, and go from there.
I found it. It's a 2:45 start today. 2:45 start. I found it under European Cup Soccer. If you guys are looking for it, European Cup. Real Madrid is minus 101, and they're playing Atletico Madrid, and they are plus 341. So whoever just said to be careful, he must be loving the 341.
Maybe.
If you guys want to get involved, so far I've gotten some information from Sermata. Also, my man Dank has given out Real Madrid. He's saying that he's on it as well. Who knows? I might throw a couple of dollars on it too. I got to talk to a couple other people out there. Irvin just hit me up with the time at 2:45, so maybe he's on it as well. My soccer guys, get at me. And tell me why I should take Real Madrid or why I should stay away, or maybe I should take the under or the over. And I'll post something if I get down on it. I'll let you guys know. I am around today. Be busy in the yard, getting the yard did right. I got to win the best grass in the neighborhood contest again this year. So I will be out there, tuning it up a little bit. I already laid down 2 applications of the fertilizer over the last 2 weeks, so we are already off to an incredible start.
All right. Good deal, man. Good deal. All right, dude. So talk to me about your plays again.
Tell them how the Dreams Yard.
Oh, the perfectly manicured cul-de-sac with the perfectly manicured yard with all the neighbors waving. How many pies do people bring over to you? During.
I said tell them about the yard, dog. Don't try to get extra.
Yo, I went to his house for a get-together, man. I had this dude talk me to death till like 1:30 in the morning about the neighborhood and stuff like that, and then he was like in love with my bride too, on top of it. I'm like, yo, can't we talk about sports or something, son? I don't want to talk about.
My man will talk anything to death. He's one of them dudes. When I see, I run right in the house.
Sir, talk a lot. I love it.
He will talk you to death. Hey guys, we love you. Thank you so much for your support. Want to send a big shout out to my man Irvin, real winners. Dank, Vegas Girl, 92661. Joey, Deeks Picks, crush the bookies out there. What's going on, Playboy? The Capper Zone, Rick Lopez, The Kid, Papa Smurf, the infamous. What's happening, baby boy? Alejandro Yeps, my man Randy Lockhart, Premier Sports Company, Average Joe Punter, Cash Action Bets, APB, Almighty Kev, Beyond the Bets, Phillies Picks, Hockey Immortals out there as well, Winning Picks, the First Lady of the Fake Fam, Herbs, Randomly Unpredictables out there, TNT Picks, LVCC, Jonesy, World Sports Picks, Sin City Maverick, Clown Man Swag, Nicholas J, Scott Weaver, you've been a little bit quiet lately, Total Sports Edge, Elvin XL, MT Pockets, Tip Talker, my man OJFB, who else do we have out there? Papa Bear, I probably missed a few others. Our Australian connection, Average Joe Punter, Sydney as well, Lex. Oh, and big ups to Lex Scott out there. I know you've been holding it down as well, brother. Joseph Del Rosario in the Real Picks. I am the Dream, guys. Always remember who you with. Make the most of each and every day. Look for me a little bit later as I will give out what I'm doing. As of right now, it is most likely Atlanta Hawks, Moneyline Parlay, Atlanta Hawks, Minnesota Wild. There's a slight lean on the Rangers. I like the Rangers a lot. I'm on the fence. And we are liking the no score in the first inning in the San Francisco LA Dodger pitching duel that we possibly have coming up later tonight. So that's another lean that we may have. And I may also take this soccer game, maybe. So you guys have a great day, and like I said, make the most of each and every day, because you never know when you can get this, because you never can get this time back.
Yes, sir, guys. We are Sports Bettors TV. We are the biggest show in the world, and my hashtag is Hatter. That's what I go by, man. That's where all my plays are, guys, and all over Twitter. So we're going from there, guys. I think I'm looking at these matchups, and I tried to find some stuff, and if you don't love it. Sometimes the best play you ever made was the one you never made. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, we love you to death. Go out there. Go easy. Do your homework. All 179 countries. And get that money. Take care.
Peace.